So let's talk real quickly about ports and connections. This is an area where the MacBook is extremely weak. What you're looking here is pretty much what you're looking at is what the MacBook has to offer. That's it. 2 USB ports, DisplayPort for video out, Ethernet port. This here is the power jack right there. We have a combo headphone microphone jack, Kingston lock, so you can secure the laptop if you have anti-theft device, and that's it. That is everything that has the offer. There's no FireWire. There's only 2 USB ports, so nothing more than that. No VGA out, no DVI out, no HDMI out. So that's really quite disappointing. This is a $1,000 laptop, and you have to sort of look at Apple at this point and say, come on guys, what are you doing exactly here? Because this is a problem. Students in particular will probably want to be careful of this, because there's not really any easy way to hook this up to a projector. So if you're in an academic setting where you give a lot of presentations, either in class or in lectures, I suppose if you were an educator as well, this could be a problem, because you wouldn't be able to hook up your laptop very easily to most projectors. The lack of FireWire means that this isn't going to work well with a lot of cameras, etc. So this is a poor showing, and it's probably the biggest flaw of the MacBook. At this point, you sort of have to look at these ports and say, do you use them or not? And do you need anything that this doesn't have to offer? Because really, it's not worth trying to make do if you do need like an SD card slot or a FireWire slot and using adapters and stuff. You're better off just getting another laptop which has the connectivity you need. So in terms of general performance, this has a Core 2 Duo 2.4 GHz processor standard. That's not going to knock your socks off, and a lot of people criticize it for not having a Core i3. But you have to consider that this is a 13.3-inch laptop. There's not a lot of laptops in this size that have Core i3 or Core i5 processors. A lot of laptops of this size have ultra-low voltage Core 2 Duos, which actually are quite a bit slower than what you'll find in the MacBook. It does have 2 GB of RAM, which kind of sucks. I mean, RAM's not that expensive. It would be nice to see 4 GB. And then it also has NVIDIA 320M graphics. The 320M is a very interesting graphics solution because it is integrated graphics, but it also is quite powerful in terms of the shader cores that it has available to it. What this all means is that as far as your normal stuff, editing the occasional video, web browsing, word processing, it performs just fine. There's not any hint of significant slowness. If you do a lot of video editing or a lot of multi-threaded applications, then you're probably going to want to spring for something with a Core i5, such as the MacBook Pro 15-inch or a competing Windows-based Core i5 laptop. You can get a lot of Core i5 laptops that are larger than this, in the 15-inch range, for around $1,000. The gaming performance is something a lot of people are probably thinking about, because Steam did just come out for OS X, and the 320M does manage almost 5,000 3D marks in 3D Mark 06, which is a pretty damn good achievement for a 13.3-inch laptop. The thing is, though, that's in Windows, and that's really the big problem right now. OS X does not support DirectX, and that's Microsoft's graphical API, basically. That's how most games are coded. They're coded to use a graphical DirectX system. The alternative that OS X uses instead is called OpenGL. But even its OpenGL support isn't that great, and as a result, games played in OS X generally perform quite poorly. yeah, you can play Portal on the lower settings on this laptop, but it's not really an ideal experience. Now, if you go and use Boot Camp to install Windows 7, then you are set, because the performance is much, much better in Windows 7. I was playing StarCraft 2 beta on this, medium settings, didn't have a problem. Played Portal, medium settings, didn't have a problem. Played Torchlight with pretty much, I think, all the high settings turned on, didn't have a problem. Also, as far as the wireless performance goes, I found it to be very, very good. I don't have very good methods for objective testing, but I can tell you that compared to my Samsung NC10 netbook and my Lenovo R61 notebook, which I have here, this does provide a better wireless experience, both in my home and also out at the coffee shop that I routinely go to do work. The wireless connection was notably stronger. So overall, the performance is actually quite good. You have to consider that although this is a $1,000 laptop, it also is not a very large laptop, and when compared to laptops in its same sort of weight class, it actually performs quite well.